483,000 naira. Deputy Commissioner of Police, DCP, 531,000 naira. That's 531,000 naira. Commissioner of Police, 1.5 million naira. Now, with this now, how does the pension work? The contributory pension, has anything been done in regards to that?
Well, the contributory pension works like this. Under the contributory pension, you as an officer is supposed to contribute 7% of your salary, while the federal government contributes 8%. So at your retirement, what they do is they calculate a lump sum and give you only 25% of your life savings, of the savings you have made for the number of years you served. You are given 25% of that. So, for example, if the amount you contributed and that of the federal government comes to like 10 million naira, what they do is they give you 2 million naira, which is 25% of, I think that's 25% of 10 million. And then the balance of 8 million is spread across monthly payments for the number of years you are supposed to be alive. So it spreads like that. So what you discover is that by the time they spread it, you discover that you are collecting maybe 25,000 naira per month. So that's what happens.
Wow. Okay, let's open the phone lines at Lagos so you can be part of this conversation. Call us 0705 6900 927 0705 6900 927, or you can call us 0802 502 7711 0802 502 7711. Okay, all the way up on the line there. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, good morning. What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Rukewe. I'm calling from Lagos.
All right, Rukewe from Lagos. Please make your comment.
Sir. Thank you. I think this topic is a very, very important topic. I've worked myself for over 15 years, going on 20 years, and I'm seeing my retirement coming in another 15 or 20 years. So when I see people around me retiring and getting pennies, it's quite sad. I think there needs to be a reform in the pension laws. At least, if I've worked for 50, 40 years, whatever it may be, give me at least 70% of my money and then spread the rest. Because that money at that time needed to settle a lot of things. Some people might still have children in school. Some people might still have major responsibility. Not that money is bad. And secondly, the money takes a long period, at least 1 or 2 years before it comes. At best, so you can imagine in other places where it might take 3 to 5 years is bad. So there needs to be a lot of reform done. Government really needs to look into it. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much for your comment there. And now joining us live all the way from the FCT is a comrade. He is also a human rights activist and the AAC presidential candidate. We have Comrade Omoyele Sowore. Comrade, good morning and welcome to the program.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Comrade, you were on ground yesterday. You led the front line with the police, the retired police officers to the National Assembly. How did it go down? When you look at the faces of these ex-retired officers, when you look at their faces, these retired officers, what did you see in their face? The hunger, the depression. What can you tell?
Thank you once again for the question. I want to correct the impression that the protest was not for retired officers alone. It was for serving and retired officers, their families, relatives, and the entire country, and even in general workers in the country. But what was crucial about our meeting with the retired officer was we made it very clear to them that we were letting them become the mirror to the serving officers. So at the point, there was an interface between the serving officers and the retired officers when there was a conference quarters. So, but we are also able to have an interface, like I said, between them and these retired officers. And what we told them is that, look, this is how you look now. You look, maybe slightly fresh or fresher, but this is how you're going to look when you retire. And it was surreal. There was a moment where one of the retired officers pointed to his son,
Hmm.
um, and on the other side, they said, "This is that guy is my son," and they met and talked for a second. And I went to the son later on. I said, "Are you sure this is your father?" I said, "Yes, that's my father. He forced me to join the police force, and now I have to share my salary with my father because his pension is just so negligible he can't buy a recharge card."
Oh,
It was very terrible
very
to hear
terrible.
that.
Very, very terrible, I must say.
Yeah,
Wow. Well, we have retired AIG. AIG. I mean, hearing that is really disheartening. Very, very disheartening. But some are saying that well, President Obasanjo and Atiku got us were an architect of this trouble for retirees by introducing the CPS that cost hardship in the life of this Nigerian retired civil and public servant with the scheme. What do you have to say, AIG, sir?
Well, let me first of all thank Sowore for what he has been doing for many of us that maybe we don't have our voice because of who we are. Maybe we can't talk. I want to thank him very much for being there and speaking for us. We are all victims. Even whether you are a police officer or not, you are a victim because all of us, we live like families. We have families we take care of, and they are also victims of the meager treatment, the kind of treatment that the country gives us. So thank you, Sowore, for being there for us. And
thank you.
Secondly, of course, every country has a pension system. Every pension system. It's just that in some countries, from what I heard, that this type of pension scheme was brought from a country in the South America, and in that particular country, security agencies and the military and security agencies are exempted from contributory pension. But when Obasanjo brought it to the country, all other security agencies were exempted except the police.
The police, yes.
Yes. Why? We don't know. We don't know why they exempted the police. So the military is not there, the SSS is not there, the national intelligence is not there. I mean, those were the major security agencies at that time. We didn't have civil defense and the rest at that time. And just like Sowore said, the fight is it's not just for police officers. It's also because the same meager welfare or pension is also what retired civil servants get. So it's not peculiar to the police. And I think the Pension Act needs to be looked into and reviewed. But just like I said the other day, some of us believe that there is a political move to unbundle the police, as we see it in the call for state police
State
and
police.
all that.
So you
There's a
see
political
you
move
see
to
state
unbundle.
police as a factor political move trying to unbundling the police.
The unbundling of the police started during Babangida period, not even now, and it has continued, and it's a sorry state because the activities of police reflects how the country is.
Are you saying this will also disintegrate the
security.
police system in Nigeria?
Pardon?
Are you saying this will also disintegrate the police system in Nigeria?
No, what I'm trying to say is all governments have neglected the police because of their interest in making sure the police is unbundled. Nothing. And like I mentioned the other day, the the fundamental the fundamental organization that is supposed to cater for the Nigerian police is not functional. That is the police council. It only comes, the members only come when they want to approve, not appoint, approve an inspector general of police, and that's all. Whereas the constitution creates a situation where the Nigerian police is responsible and responsive to the police council. The police council is expected to cater for the management of the Nigerian police, the administration of the Nigerian police, and the supervision of the Nigerian police. Now, when you have these three core responsibilities, it means that you must sit and talk about the welfare and the nature of policing in this country. But that organization does not do that. And that organization...
Okay, I don't know if you can hear me, AIG. Can you hear me?
Yes. Can you hear me? I can hear you.
Oh, I can hear you. Now, okay, let me come to our comrade. Right, Comrade Sowore, with the way things now, were you able to meet with the Minister of Police Affairs? Because sometimes we talk about the AIG, but we don't also know that, yes, there's a Minister of Police Affairs, Senator Dr. Ibrahim Gaidan. Were there meetings with them yesterday during the protest, or was it just the AIG conversation?
So my position is different on this matter with regards to bureaucracy. The AIG was mentioning that there's a police council in the country, there's a Minister of Police Affairs, there's also a police service commission, and then you have the police management team led by the IG. As far as I'm concerned, right now, the police doesn't have an IG because the one that is masquerading as IG has retired and has just refused to leave.
So who is Egbetokun then? If you say the police doesn't have an IG, then who is Egbetokun?
Well, Egbetokun is Kayode Egbetokun was the IG who retired in 2024 officially. So he has no right to continue in office, having completed his 35 years. Even the law they refer to that gives the president the power. We have read the law, we have interpreted it, and it's very clear. The person that the president can extend his tenure for 4 years has to be a serving police officer. You see, the moment you finish your 35 years in the police force, the first thing that must happen to you is that you remove your uniform. Are you getting my point? If you're IG, there's even a ceremony of dragging you out of the salaries in terms of motivation, in terms of allowances, equipment. These are decisions that are supposed to be made on the spur of the moment, of course, after proper planning. But what is happening is that you don't even want to know what goes on between these other bureaucracies you mentioned.
But personally, comrade, sorry to come in there.
Minister in charge of Police Affairs doesn't agree with the PSC chairman. The PSC chairman doesn't agree with the IG. They're always fighting because they are fighting for their own interests. But we didn't go there to meet with them. By the way, I was not part of people that met with the IG. The IG just sent his officers to come and lay off some of those old officers to me. If you look at the hall, it's very empty. So it's part of their strategy to make it.
Oh, well. Well, that was the voice of Omoyele Sowore saying that, well, he doesn't recognize the IG. All right, let's go back to the phone lines. Yes, call us on the 0705 690 0927. 0705 690 0927. Or 0802 502 711. 0802 502 7711. Don't forget, you can also call 070 or drop a message via WhatsApp. Send us a message on WhatsApp on the 0705 6900 927. 0705 6900 927. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Yes, my name is.
Your name is what?
My name is Babatunde.
Okay, Babatunde, please call us back.
Good morning. Yes, I'm talking to the there now.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Please go ahead.
Promotion Accountability Bill is passed into law. Then there will be an end to all these rigorous irregularities concerning pension and worker salary.
00927 0705 690 0927. Or you can also call 0802 502 7711. 0802 502 7711. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. My name is Babatunde calling back.
All right, Babatunde, please go ahead, make your comment.
Yeah, please, I'm a spy police. I'm highly disappointed on Comrade so has said he doesn't recognize the IG. His IG himself imposing himself there, and before forgetting that he was on appointment. He should have said so. If even though the current situation of the economy does not allow the IG and the Council of Retirees or whatever are not in good terms, he shouldn't have said so on the air. It's very, very wrong. Thank you for that.
All right, thank you very much. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Good morning. What's the name? Where are you calling from?
My name is Aliu Garba, calling from Odogunyan, Ikorodu.
All right, Aliu Garuba from Odogunyan in Ikorodu. Aliu Garuba, please make your comment.
Please, sir, I have a complaint based on this police force. My late brother died 2021, and we have processed his entitlement since then.
Okay, we lost that call. Well, yes, keep your call coming in. 0705 6900 927. 0705 6900 927. Okay, yes, our call is 0802 502 7711. 0802 502 7711. You can also call 0802 978 8003. 0802 978 8003. Well, don't forget, you can drop a message via WhatsApp on 0705 690 0927. 0705 690 0927. Okay, we have a message. This is coming from Lekon. Lekon from Lagos says, "Good morning, crew. You can see that this government doesn't value the welfare of police retirees. The same they do for other retirees in the country. You can see the peanuts they pay for police and other security operatives, even their pensioners. This has made them to engage in bribery and other vices. Look at the police barracks. They stay. It's their police station. It looks like a refuse dump. Unlike Sena countries, that their station is designed by architect and it looks like standard office. While your government and IGP divert their money and enjoy the luxurious lifestyle, in Sena countries, these security operatives and other professionals are the highest paid in the world because they protect lives and property. Unlike your government and politicians, this is what triggered the end SARS, which the APC government, where it's a shame the worst of us is ruling the best of us. Truly, there was a country." Lekon from Lagos. Thank you very much, Lekon, for your message. Okay, let's go back to the phone lines. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Babatunde, sir.
All right, Babatunde from where, please?
From Ikorodu, sir.
Babatunde from Ikorodu, please make your comment briefly. Go ahead, please make your comment, Babatunde.
Yes,
Sowore to look into the.
Okay, you were trying to talk to comrade, but I don't know. Okay, please call the other line. Call the other line 0802 978 8003. 0802 978 8003. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning. What's the name and where are you calling from?
Yeah, this is Anthony from Argo Palace.
All right, Anthony from Argo Palace. Please make your comment.
Okay, please. I'm sorry I will sound a little bit emotional. I'm so angry with the pension, the way the government arranged the pension. I'm so angry with it because now I've been thinking if I should retire now, I have 5 million naira in that pension. How will he give me 1.2 million? What am I going to use it and do? What am I going to do with it? If you give me the whole money, you should give me all my money, all my 5 million. If it is agro farming, if it is business, if it is buying keke, buying bus, let me use it and start something that will be giving me money. Why will you tell me you give me 1.2 million? What am I going to use it and do? And be giving me 20,000 naira, 25,000 naira every end of the. I want government to review that system. It is not benefiting at all. Them themselves, that the politicians themselves, when immediately they serve 4 years, they will check the amount. It will not take them 3 months. They will collect all their benefits. The politicians, once they serve 4 years, that 4 years complete. It will not take them 3 months. All their benefits, billions, they will take everything and go. Then how much we that work for 35 years, why will it be giving us peanuts? What am I if I'm living in Lagos now, then I want to go back to my village. How much will it take me to go to the village? Please let the government review it. Please, I'm very angry with it. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you very much. It says let the government review all of this. Some have really been talking tough and this. Let's go back to our guest. Yes, we'll still have right. Yeah, don't forget you can join us live on Facebook and YouTube at Super FM Lagos. Yes, you can join us live on Facebook and YouTube at Super FM Lagos. Send your comments via Facebook at Super FM Lagos or YouTube at Super FM Lagos. We'll still have, a retired Assistant Inspector General of Police, Austin Iwar, and also I'll still have a human rights activist and a presidential candidate, AAC, Omoyele Sowore, on the show. Well, let's move ahead. Let me come to our retired AIG. Mr. Austin, are you there?
I'm here.
All right. I mean, a lot of people have been talking so, bad in regards to the way police are seen. Well, does this have to do with the peanuts, the N? With the attitude, the manners in which they conduct themselves to the society.
Yeah, well, the way the police conduct themselves has to do with a lot of things. But fundamentally, it has to do with training. Because if you don't train your officers in a particular way, then you leave them to their own whims and caprices in terms of relating with people. The government does not fund training. There is no subhead. There is no budget. There is no national budget for police training.
So government does not fund training of police officers?